In previous classes, we have seen that temperature distribution and heat transfer equation for plane slab under these assumptions. Now with the same assumptions, we will see the temperature distribution and heat transfer equations for hollow cylinder. Okay, first one is plane slab, next hollow cylinder, and next hollow sphere with the same assumptions. We will see the temperature distribution and heat transfer equation. Now what are the assumptions? Steady state, one-dimensional heat flow, no internal heat generation, Qg is equal to 0, homogeneous material and isotropic, I can say K is constant, surfaces are maintained at constant temperatures. Okay, now let's do analysis. Now under these assumptions, modify the further equation of hollow cylinder. Now what is the further equation? That is a differential equation of conduction in cylinder. Now what is the differential equation of conduction in cylinder? Dou by dou R into dou T by dou R plus Qg R by K equal to 0. Okay. Now for this equation, for this differential equation, what are the assumptions? Steady state, one-dimensional heat flow, K is constant with heat generation. But in this case, we are assuming no heat generation, Qg equal to 0. Now the equation will be dou by dou R into dou T by dou R equal to 0. Now let us do analysis by taking this equation. Now this equation satisfies all these assumptions, right? Now let us do analysis. Now take a hollow cylinder. This is radius R1. At radius R1, temperature T1. Outer radius R2, temperature T2. This is at any radius R, temperature T. Now we have seen that equation under these assumptions, dou by dou R into dou T by dou R is equal to 0. Now what is the next step? Similar steps, integrate on both sides. Now integrate on both sides, we get integration differentiation cancel, R into dou T by dou R is equal to C1. Okay. Now this can be written as dou T by dou R is equal to C1 divided by R. Now again integrate on both sides. Now again integrating, T equal to C1. Now integration of 1 by R, ln R plus C2. Now by seeing this equation, the temperature distribution in cylinder under these assumptions is logarithmic in nature. So the temperature profile in cylinder under these assumptions, what is the profile? A distribution logarithmic in nature. Remember, very, very important. Now, by applying boundary conditions, now the boundary conditions at R equal to R1, T equal to T1. Now substitute in the above equation. Say this is equation 1. Now in place of T, T1, C1, ln R1 plus C. At R equal to R2, T equal to T2. Substitute in equation 1. T2 is equal to C1 ln R2 plus C2. Now make this as equation 2 and this one as equation 3. Now solving equation 2 and 3, we get now T1 is equal to C1 ln R1 plus C2. Now T2 equal to C1 ln R2 plus C2. Now here C2 cancel. Now the remaining T1 minus T2 is equal to C1 common. Now log A minus log B can be written as ln R1 divided by R2. Okay. Now from this C1 is equal to T1 minus T2 divided by ln R1 divided by R2. Now this is C1. Now how to find out C2? Substituting C1 in any one of the equation, we can find out C2. Now substitute C1 in equation 2. What is equation 2? This one. T1 in place of C1, T1 is equal to, in place of C1 substitute T1 minus T2 divided by ln R1 divided by R2 into ln R1 plus C2. Therefore C2 equal to T1 minus T2 divided by ln R1 by R2 into ln R1. Now we know C1 and C2. Now substituting C1 and C2 in equation 1. Substitute C1 and C2 in equation 1. Now what is equation 1? T is equal to C1 ln R plus C2. Therefore T equal to, now what is C1? T1 minus T2 divided by ln R1 divided by R2 ln R plus C2. What is C2? T1 minus T2 divided by ln R1 by R2 into ln R1. Now from this equation, can I write T minus T1 is equal to, take common, T1 minus T2 divided by ln R1 by R2. Now ln R minus ln R1. Now log A minus log B can be written as, now this can be simplified. T minus T1 divided by T1 minus T2 is equal to ln R divided by R1 divided by ln R1 by R2. Now with this equation, we can find out temperature at any radius R when both T1 and T2 are given and R1 and R2 are given. Okay. Next heat transfer equation. Heat transfer equation of a hollow cylinder. At R1, temperature T1, at R2, temperature T2, for example at the surface. Now from T1 to T2, the mode of heat transfer is conduction because it is solid object. Now this material is having some material thermal conductivity K1 and cylinder having some length. Now do analysis at any radius or temperature T. We know that in cylinders, as we assumed one-dimensional heat flow, the heat transfer radially. Okay. Now, according to Fourier law, the conduction equation, yes or no? From T1 to T2, the mode of heat transfer is conduction. Now, according to Fourier law, the conduction equation is equal to minus Ka dt by here dr. Temperature is varying with respect to radius. Okay. Now, this can be written as Q is equal to, now let us do analysis at radius R. At radius R, the heat conducting area is at radius R, heat conducting area. What is the conducting area here? 2 pi R. This line, heat is conducting on this circle and this line. So we have to take this area. Simply it is nothing but circumference, that is 2 pi R into total length of this cylinder dt by dr. Okay. Now Q, send R to the left hand side, 1 by R into dr is equal to minus 2 pi K L into dt. Okay. Now we want the total heat transfer from T1 to T2. Now integrate on both sides, here from R1 to R2, here T1 to T2. Therefore, the equation is, now integration of 1 by R, ln R, that is ln R2 minus R1. I am writing directly, ln R2 divided by R1 is equal to minus 2 pi K L T2 minus T1. Therefore, the heat transfer equation in hollow cylinder Q is equal to 2 pi K L T1 minus T2 divided by ln R2 by R1. Very important for gate point of view. Hope you understood. Now write down this equation. This is heat transfer in hollow cylinder. Now write down this equation in the form of delta T equal to QR. Now what is delta T here? T1 minus T2 Q. Now what are the remaining terms? Send left hand side, ln R2 by R1 divided by 2 pi KL. Now these are the resistance offered in the hollow cylinder. Therefore, now what is the mode of heat transfer? From T1 to T2, it is conduction. This is conduction heat transfer in hollow cylinder. So now what type of resistance it is? Conductive resistance. Therefore, conductive resistance in cylinder is equal to ln R2 by R1 divided by 2 pi Kn. It's very important. Now convective resistance in cylinder is 1 divided by H into area. So what is area here? Surface area. Heat is convecting. Convection, heat transfer. Heat is convecting from the outer surface. That is surface area. So 1 divided by H into 2 pi RL. Simply write down R. So for example, inside there is a fluid. Now from fluid to the solid surface, the mode of heat transfer is convection. So here we have in fluid there is some convective resistance. If you take inner surface area, you have to take R1 or Ri. If you take outer surface area, you have to take R0 or R2. So simply the convective resistance is 1 by He. Okay, clear? Now we will continue in next class. Hope you understood my class. If you understood, please like. If you have any doubts, please mention in comment box. Please share this video to every student and don't forget to subscribe and also activate the bell icon to get daily updates.